What can we do with the tools we have today to support the industries that we serve to answer some of these new questions? I can think of at least 5 areas that are obvious and urgent, in addition to all the other work we've been doing. First, preparation. We've seen a significant and, I believe, permanent shift toward online. Everything about purchasing behavior has changed. Every business will need to have an online presence. Sanjay Sarma said something recently that really made sense to me. He said that the concept of in-person is going to need to be even more special than it ever was in the past. That the value of face-to-face interaction, whether in a retail store or for a business meeting or for a doctor's visit, will need to be really worthwhile. And I couldn't agree more with him. So what can we do? We've got to leverage the GS1 system to help improve online store experiences. We've got to make it easier for companies of all sizes to get online, to get selling for the first time. The combination of our work on images, the GS1 web vocabulary, GS1 digital link, and other tools, they need to be brought together in a way that's easy to understand, easy to access, and easy to use. We're going to need to continue our work to strengthen connection with the solution provider and the integrator communities that we're seeing in larger and larger numbers at every one of our GS1 events. Working with those communities to make using GS1 standards easier across industries is essential, especially if we want to accelerate the changes that industry is going to need to make to be more prepared for the next disruption. Transport and logistics. Borders closed not only to humans, but to commerce. The massive disruption that resulted from just a few months of rolling closures around the globe, transportation volatility. Shipping will need to adapt. Customs will need to adapt. Our networks have been so highly optimized, but they lacked needed resilience. Everything from contactless delivery to clearing customs faster, GS1 has real-world tools that can be used. From harmonized parcel labels to more expansive use of serialized shipping container codes, to leveraging the learnings that we've got from being involved in so much work with customs and border agencies around the world. Supply chain resilience is the universal call to action, and finding the balance between cost efficiency and effective availability is the key. On the sustainability front, green reopening. As regions reopen, some are going to do so with a significant focus on investing for the next generation, on dealing with repairing socioeconomic issues as they repair challenges in commerce and in healthcare. They're going to have a stronger focus on circular economy, at least in some parts of the world. And for years, we've known the tools of the GS1 system that are used for traceability solutions all around the world would be relevant to sustainability initiatives such as these. Now, raising awareness and bringing that story of relevance to those who are making decisions about how. That's essential to our ability to contribute to a more sustainable future. And then there's some really basic things too. An acceleration toward paperless invoicing and automated orders. EDI is going to be cool again. I'm joking, it's always been cool. But we have to help industry to finally get rid of paper invoicing, to further automate ordering. How many small business challenges could have been avoided over the last months with systems that didn't rely on papers in filing cabinets that were sitting in empty offices, inaccessible all around the world? And then last, flexibility. Warehousing. If there's one industry I feel is poised to grow exponentially in the next years, it's warehousing, particularly flexible warehousing. Just-in-time inventory levels prove to be a massive source of the global supply network failures that we've experienced over the last months. The role of warehousing into the future is not to be underestimated. And whether it's leveraging RFID or drones that use indoor GPS and cameras to read barcodes on boxes in massive warehouses, or if it's the simple things like increased consistency of product packaging, there are elements of the GS1 system that can help.